Welcome back to another edition of Ego on Break. It's Jay and Logan's wrestling adventure again. Do a little adjusting on this camera. You got a little better picture of the madman's beautiful face or something like that.
Yeah.
So,
Been drinking.
So, we're talking about today.
Well, we just watched a Christmas creature match, and that was pretty horrible.
Yeah. It's one of those where you're like Power Rangers meets Swamp Thing meets
The Grinch.
Yeah, the Grinch. We could go with that. So,
And an elf.
I think the only way it would have been better if he'd been managed by like Cindy Lou Who. That could have made it a little better. But
was that Kane's first gimmick?
I don't know if it was his first gimmick, but it was sure him in it.
Jeez.
And man, it was bad.
It was horrible. The choke slam finish was god awful.
I was like, whew, that was pretty tough. So, what's your favorite bad gimmick? I think the Christmas creatures.
That's out there, period?
Yeah.
I never saw him wrestling, and I saw a bunch of still pictures, but Oz, it looked freaking terrible. He looked like a big wizard. Come on.
That's what he was. He was the Wizard of Oz.
I get it. I understood what it was supposed to be, but it looked horrid.
Yeah.
Because I even thought Vinny Vegas was better than Oz.
Nah.
Snake eyes.
I wonder if you could have had Vinny Vegas and Diamond Stud.
Vinny Vegas, the Diamond Stud. Yeah.
That could have been cool. Like, you know.
But wasn't it him and DDP? What was DDP at the time? Was he just DDP?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and he had the Diamond Doll, and then he came out with the
he
Diamond
went so
Stud.
backwards in wrestling, it wasn't even funny. I'm an announcer, now a manager, and now a wrestler.
And now a yoga instructor.
Yeah.
So, hey, making that money.
Didn't he drive somebody at a WrestleMania one time because he had a Cadillac?
Yeah, yep. That was kind of the...
I was like, this dude went to wrestling so kind of ass backwards, it wasn't even
It was
funny.
Rhythm and Blues. Yeah.
Is that what it was? Okay.
That great tag team.
Oh, yeah, Greg the Hammer Valentine and
Honky.
Honky Tonk.
That's pretty awesome. Oh, man. I don't know, the Christmas creature, that's pretty rough.
That was rough.
I'm trying to think of one over here, like, what's something worse than the Christmas creature, but I don't know if I can think of. Maybe the Yeti, maybe?
I think it might be a tie.
Well, you know, they said in Memphis, like Lawler said, you know, if he came out on TV or whatever and he thought he could beat it up, then, you know, he beat up Frankenstein and the Mummy and Freddy Krueger, and you know, I'm sure he beat the Christmas creature up too.
In Japan, didn't they have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Yeah, Leatherface.
Now, who was the one humongous wrestle? Wasn't it Captain America?
Huh?
Remember he sent you that match, and it was somebody with Captain America. I'm almost positive.
It's very possible. I don't remember though.
But I've seen wrestling Freddy Krueger.
Yeah. I think I've been Freddy Krueger one time.
Yeah, but this was actually on TV.
I saw a dude with a leather mask and a chicken outfit.
Yeah, I did that one
Yeah.
before.
And a duck.
Help me remember the duck clothesline.
Hey, well, if you're watching this, just comment on the bottom that your favorite bad gimmick.
I'd love to know what some are.
Yeah, I'm curious. I mean, I know there's plenty out there. I mean, wrestling plumbers and, you know, race car drivers and, you know, Friar Ferguson.
Well, okay, well, let's see if you can do it this way. At ECW, what was a bad gimmick? Do you remember any?
Man, I don't know. Full-blooded Italians?
Consider only one of them was Italian, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, I consider that kind of crazy. I watched a lot of ECW, but I'm not going to say like I watched enough to be able to.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but what you've seen.
Yeah, I'd have to say white guy's been Italian. I mean, that's pretty bad.
I probably agree with you because I know Tracy Smothers is like from Tennessee or something.
Yeah, I mean, they had gimmicks, but they wasn't gimmicks. They was, you know, Tommy Dreamer when he first came out was pretty bad. So was the Sandman.
Yeah.
Surfer and all that. Like Sandman wasn't cool until you started drinking. So,
what was the worst one you remember seeing in WCW? Because they had some rough ones, bro.
Man, the Yeti was pretty bad. The Ding Dongs, they have a couple of matches. Arachnaman, fake Beetlejuice.
I never saw fake Beetlejuice.
It was Jimmy Del Rey.
Really?
Yeah, I think that was him.
I saw Arachnoman. He was want to be Spider-Man.
No, he was graffiti.
Graffiti, yeah.
The fake Beetlejuice was a ripoff of Road Dogg, I think. It was one of his brothers. Maybe Brad. Was Brad the Juicer? No, the Juicer was Art Barr. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I'm pretty sure the Juicer was Art Barr. Not 100%. If you know who the Juicer is, comment. Let us know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, those were pretty bad. I mean,
I thought Earthquake from Earthquake to the Shark was horrible.
Brutus being Zodiac.
The Booty Man.
The Booty Man.
He had some terrible gimmicks
Yeah.
in WCW.
Shockmaster.
Yeah, Shockmaster was pretty rough.
That's pretty bad.
Well, then he went to WWF and become the Tugboat.
Was that before or after?
I think.
I thought Shockmaster was after.
God, either way, it's bad.
Yeah, I actually think Tugboat was first.
Like the best gimmick he did was Typhoon.
Yeah, Tugboat was first. I'm pretty sure.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, because I think he came in to be like a Hulk Hogan supporter.
I think he went, and then become Typhoon. It was a natural disaster.
Yeah, Typhoon was kind of later.
Yeah.
But I think he came in as Tugboat, ally of Hulk Hogan, and I think he was essentially supposed to be Brutus meets Popeye. So Tugboat, and then the story goes where instead of Slaughter turning heel, it was supposed to be him, Tugboat, to face Hogan.
Yeah,
and it was going to be Sheik Tugboat. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, that was the original. Vince's original plan was for Tugboat to become the Iraqis.
I knew he was going to be a bad guy. I didn't know it was that. Wow.
Sympathizer.
Because they thought they could do the whole best friend turn like Andre did with Hogan.
Yep. So and then I think from Tugboat became Typhoon.
Wow.
So I was always a fan of the Natural Disaster.
Oh no, I like the Natural Disaster. That's what I was going to say.
Which is, in theory, is a horrible character. Hey, we want you to be Earthquake. We want you to be the Typhoon.
Two big fat guys. What the hell?
I mean, we'll put the Texas Tornado and Hurricane in there and just have a whole goon squad.
Well, big fat boy and lard ass. I'd rather be called Earthquake or Typhoon.
The Avengers of Fat Boy. Is there another natural disaster that could have been out there? Okay, we got Texas Tornado. We've got
tornadoes. Yeah, they did that.
We've got Hurricane. So they're new.
They need a tsunami.
See, now, I'm sure there's one out there. There was an avalanche. Wasn't that Earthquake?
Avalanche, later, yeah. I think that was WCW because he was a shark and he was avalanche.
Yeah.
And
I heard they were talking on the Tony Schiavone podcast with Conrad Thompson. He's talking about one of the pay-per-views or something from like 95, 96. And it was a War Games, and it was like Sting and Lex Luger and I'm making up names, Vader and Macho Man. And it was versus like the Shark, the Zodiac, Kamala, and like it was like the Dungeon of Doom. And they were like, well, that's the first jobber match in War Games. So it's like you got all these stars and you got all these horrible gimmicks, and you get, which, give credit where credit's due. Kamala's great.
Yeah.
But by the time he got there, it was kind of.
That was pretty much his end of the run.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, he did a few WWF spots, but that's about it.
All right, WWF. What's your favorite bad gimmick there?
God, they had so many. I'll tell you one that I thought got over, but I liked it, honestly, was Skinner.
Skinner, I was
a fan of Skinner. He'd hit you with a gator claw.
Yeah. Spit tobacco.
Exactly. But, like, if you saw the guy in real life, that's damn near what he looked like. You know what I mean? So it wasn't that far off.
And it's hilarious that he went from, like, sex symbol to Skinner.
Yeah, nasty son guy. Tease the damn Brian. You'd think he'd relate to somebody I know.
So that's pretty crazy. Speaking of that, Isaac Yankem.
Yeah, Isaac Yankem was pretty rough.
Isaac Yankem. That's pretty funny. So,
Kane had some bad gimmicks, bro.
Yeah.
I think Unabomb and Kane was probably his best
best
too.
ones.
I guess after that it would probably be what the hell is his name now? He's the tag team guy. He was with CM Punk.
Oh, Festus.
Yeah, good guy. He had I think he's had like 4.
The Freaky Deacon was awesome, man. I don't think his gimmicks were bad. It's just they just never got over.
No, they never got up. Well, they've been done.
Yeah, I mean the Freaky Deacon was awesome. Cadillac Dorian DeVille, Sex Ferguson, or the new incarnation of Tex Ferguson.
Just Joe.
Joey Legend.
That's a
Yeah.
horrible name.
Just
Like,
Joe.
when they feed you dog crap, how do they want you to get that over?
Man, it's one of those things where they say, you know, you can't play in the game if you're not on the team. But sometimes, man, being on the team, you gotta wonder, did they really want me to play in this game? You know, so
Is this a joke? You want to pay me to joke? Okay. The Red Rooster. Gotta be the Red Rooster.
Gobbledygooker,
Oh God, that's terrible.
Lasertron. What? I'm sure there's more. Quang, Avatar,
Yeah.
Shinobi.
Yeah. I think 2 of those was Al Snow.
3 of those. I'm sure. Al Snow. That's Pearl Harbor.
No,
Leaf Cassidy or Leaf Garrett or whatever his name was. The
Leaf Cassidy.
Yeah. Man, that's pretty bad.
And I love listening to Al Snow. I think he's a great wrestler, but I just think he was feeding some dog crap. But
Well, you know, it's just get on the team, you know.
that's it.
So, had to do what you had to do.
Hey, whatever they paid you for, I guess.
Yeah, man, that's bad stuff.
Yeah.
What's some gimmicks you're like? There's no way this is gonna get over, and it did.
Dusty Rhodes and Spots.
Yeah. All right, come on, that's easy. You got to give us a better one than that.
Nobody wearing polka dots should have got over.
But it's a Dusty Rhodes.
But would you have seen that and go, hey, I want that guy in Spots?
If it would have been Bastion Booger in Spots, no. If it was Dusty Rhodes, yes.
In all honesty, The Undertaker.
Yep.
It's about a dumbass gimmick, but it got over because he made it get over.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought the American Badass was horrible.
What, the biker?
Yes.
I liked it because it was him.
Had it not been such a drastic change, if it would have evolved over time,
Yeah.
maybe. Kind of how, you know, but nah, I didn't care for it.
I knew it was him.
Kamala, that's a gimmick I shouldn't have got over, but did. You know,
It got
I'm
over
a
in the old
cannibal,
times.
you know.
Yeah. When they used to open up the van doors and he's tearing apart a chicken.
Live chicken.
Yeah, supposedly. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean
There was some rough stuff, dude. But a lot of it got over.
What about WCW? What was a good one? What's one that maybe should have got over but didn't?
I'll tell you one I was intrigued by, and it reminded me a lot of The Undertaker, but when they finally did the reveal and he comes out, but was 7, and it was Dustin Rhodes. And he goes, can you believe they've given me now?
Yeah.
And I'm like, all these promos.
That was in WCW, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I was so excited. I was like, man, this is kind of a cool gimmick. And all of a sudden, bam, I was like, well, that went nowhere.
I liked him as Black Rain in TNA.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, it's just gold dust, silver dust. I mean, it's...
And honestly, I like natural Dustin Rhodes. My favorite gimmick he ever did was the natural. So...
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Gold Dust, not so much artists formerly known as Gold Dust, but Gold Dust.
You mean wearing women underwear and all that stuff?
And I was like, and same goes for Prince Ikea. I liked him, but not necessarily like the Prince who used to be Ikea or whatever.
Any Vince Russo idea, basically.
So,
I'll tell you a gimmick I liked, but I hated at the same time, was 3 count.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it's because they worked.
Yeah.
You know.
Again, it was something stupid. They went with it.
But the boy band thing was hot. You know. So, I mean, why not?
And they knew they were going to be heels.
Yeah. What if you'd been like a white dude from like West Texas or West Tennessee or something, and I don't know where Jamie Noble was from. They're like, hey, we want you to be Japanese. Call you. What's your name?
Yeah, well, he didn't do promos then neither.
What's your name? Jamie. Well, you call you Jamie son. That sounds Japanese.
Kaz Hayashi was badass.
Yeah, Kaz had to be in the back going, hey, Jamie son, nice to see you. And they go, oh, that's a perfect name. You know?
I never even thought about that. You're right. And then what was the other one? Was Jimmy Wang Yang?
Yeah. So,
and then he was from Texas.
Jimmy Wang Yang as a cowboy. That's come on. I'm your boy. That's pretty bad.
And then they said,
but it got over, you know, like.
What's the number 1 announcer?
Funaki.
He lives in Texas.
Yeah. So that's. Funaki is the evil.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good number 1 announcer. None of that should have worked, and it did.
But it did.
You know.
Sometimes simple
West
stuff
Texas
works.
Rednecks.
I
Shouldn't have
rap.
worked.
Yeah.
Rap is crap.
Well, a lot of people hate rap, so
Yeah.
it's that simple. I like,
but it was
some,
entertaining.
But there's some
you know,
I can't stand.
It was just that it was entertaining. You know, it had a catchy song.
But no, honestly, a lot of people hate fucking rap
yeah.
music. So there you go.
I just love West Texas and guys from Minnesota.
Yeah.
Well, I moved. You know, come on. So
we drove through there one time. So.
Yeah.
There was some bad stuff though, dude. Period.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I mean,
Ron Simmons as Farouk was freaking terrible.
No, Farouk was okay. Farouk Assad was horrible.
Well, when he came out with the diaper
helmet,
thing on his head, that looked horrible.
Got you this styrofoam helmet.
Like he escaped a special class.
Saba Simba. I mean, they took Tony Adams from Saba Simba. So
it's just a lot of stuff, man. And you're like, good God, how did it keep going? I guess because for every crappy gimmick, there was at least one good gimmick.
Yep. I'll tell you a gimmick that I really liked. That's the Repo Man. I mean, it was horrible. Yeah. What if the Repo Man and Sparky Plug would have got together as a tag team? Like, I steal them, you drive them fast.
I never understood why he had tire tread on his shoulders.
Because if he wouldn't have, he'd just been in gray jumpsuit. I mean, he had to do something.
I remember in Adam Pearce in the Ring of Honor, because he was bald and he favored the guy a lot. They'd be chanting Repo Man, and he finally did it in one match. He takes out the mask, and puts it on, and I was like, "That is so awesome."
Speaking of, all right, what about guys that could have been tag teams? If the Repo Man tagged with old Sparky Plug,
that's horrible.
Like, what if Mr. Hole in One Barry Darso would have tagged with Kerwin White, and they could have had Ziggler as their caddy? That could have been great.
That's horrible.
Yeah, that could have been great.
A white Mexican. What the hell? Barry Darso.
Yeah, that's
freaking ginormous ass.
I like that. I like that as a character. I like.
No, hell, they should have had Larry Zbyszko. He plays golf, and that's all he talks about.
What if? See, let's think of somebody else.
Bad gimmicks.
All right, who's the guys in WCW that did the football gimmick? Mongo and Kevin White.
Goldberg.
Dr.
Death. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Ron Simmons.
All right, what if you put all of them together and they
somebody gonna die?
Well, what if they tagged with the Spirit Squad or versus?
They gonna kill the Spirit Squad.
Football players versus cheerleaders. That could be great.
Yeah, death.
All right, let's see. What if the Mountie and Boss Man would have been a tag team instead of
against each other?
Was there ever another like cop type character from a different country?
Dick Justice.
America. Super cop. No, I mean, like the Mounties, Canadian police. Boss Man was American police. Was there another police type?
Dick Justice, Dick Police. So come on.
What if Dick Justice would have tagged with Dick Togo?
That's awesome.
Justice Togo. Well, they had the Dicks, and who were they?
Two steroid-looking boys. I don't remember who they were. They wasn't there that long, dude. They were another one that supposedly got bullied. I'm like, you guys, like y'all could deadlift a car and you're
what
getting
bullied.
What are they,
Chippendales? Wasn't that their characters?
Or something.
Yeah.
I'm like, how are you getting bullied? You could literally look like you could deadlift a car. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, oh, it makes sense.
They put toothpicks in my locks. They hid my bag.
What was choppy pee pee?
Tie.
That's it, kind of. There you go. Bad that I remember him for that, but I would have, if he would have been alive, I would have liked to seen Rick Rude and Val Venus.
Ah, that would have been cool. Have you seen Val Venus lately?
No, I mean, well, when he was in shape, because he looks pretty rough now.
Yeah. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man, that's so funny. That's so funny.
But it's something bad. Sometimes you remember people for stuff like that, and they did good stuff, like Terry Taylor. Red Rooster, man, God.
All right, what animals were like not? Oh, you got the British Bulldogs. You got Skinner, essentially.
Wolverine, Chris Benoit.
Yeah.
Minotaur. Minotaur. Was it Minotaur?
Yeah.
Okay.
What if Minotaur would have teamed with Tito Santana as El Matador?
Oh.
That would have been great. Arriba!
That'd be the finish. You go for the red flag in the corner and
Run
pick
his
it up and spear him.
Yeah. What if with the El Matadors, this generation's El Matadors, would they have been better if Tito Santana would have been their manager instead of the little bull?
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, I'm sorry, but in the end, what else could you do with the little midget dude? Because you can't tell me.
We LC.
Well, they did that. But I mean, even like, what was his name? Family's little midget.
Yeah.
He said clearly, he's like, I kept a job for way more years than I should have.
All right, we'll close out with this. You have to create a bad gimmick to send to WWE.
Oh, that's
What's
easy. I
your
told you the name last week.
No.
Grow me out a mullet and become the Mississippi mullet.
Mississippi mullet?
And just be a redneck.
All right, you remember the cartoon? And I don't remember what it's called, but it was like cowboys, but they were cows. You ever see that? Yeah, that's what we're gonna dress a cow up like a cowboy. That's gonna be. Yep, that's gonna be the new.
Well, let me tell one story real quick. Cause I told you to remind me to tell you this story, but I happen to remember it. Now, this is going to go kind of back to the early days thing, but it's just a little quick story of something that I thought was funny and stupid at the same time. Well, Jimmy V...
Does it have anything to do with the bad gimmick?
It actually does, kind of.
Perfect.
So, when Jimmy V first come in, he was doing color commentary. Remember that?
Yep.
And they wanted me to beat up Jimmy V. I said, okay, no problem. Well, they wanted him to blade, but he was scared. And I don't blame him. Hell, I've only done it a few times. It gets you nervous when you want to cut yourself. So the gimmick was, they're like, well, punch him in the head and bust him open. I'm like, well, he's not wanting to do that. So I said, I'll just attack his leg. So I attacked his leg, beat the crap out of it. And like, he had bad knees anyway. He wore a brace. So the next week, I'm driving him in. So he's got crutches. And he's hip-hopping all around the town of McGee in Walmart. We went to KFC and ate with the crutches. We went everywhere around town. We went to a movie. If I remember right, we were going to go to the movies. We got there and like it wasn't playing. But point is, he's using this gimmick of the crutches. He gets there and the guy that's taking over the book, I ain't going to say his name, he goes, oh, I don't like that gimmick. Don't worry about it. So the whole day long, he's been hopping on crutches in one leg. You got to use it. Now, that's a bad gimmick when you put it over all day long and nobody wants to use it.
Throughout the whole town.
I mean, literally for like 3 hours hopping on one leg.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. All right, guys. We've rambled for long enough. So this has been the bad gimmick version of a bad gimmick. So we're gonna close out here. Just remind you, April 29th, Bruce, Mississippi, Pro Wrestling Ego. May 13th, Paths of Pride 4, Pearl, Mississippi. Got John Davis versus Michael Elgin, Federated title on the line. And then double shot the Memorial Day weekend, May 27th. Yeah, May 27th. Pro Wrestling Ego will be in both Canton, Mississippi and Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So check out Pro Wrestling Ego when it comes near you. Spread the word. Live in a Headlock. 10 Questions of Doom. Going to get a new one up this week if everything works out right. And
hopefully some live in headlocks this week at Bruce.
Yeah, awesome. So hey, if you got a bad gimmick, go ahead and tell us about it in the comments. We'd love to hear it.
I'd love to hear it.
Later.